we are going to talk about the two different streams of income in Premier. So first we've talked about the retailing and how you sell the jewelry, and now we're going to talk about when you share the business with other people. And in Premier we call that sponsoring. So your business is like an airplane, okay? You have two wings, all right? And in order to have an airplane that flies well, you need to have a balanced airplane. You need to have two wings. You need to have, in Premier, your retailing side, selling the jewelry, doing your jewelry shows, and then you need to have your sponsoring side, which is where we begin to share the business with other people. I encourage you to begin sharing right off the bat. Premier is an amazing company, and if you begin sharing that we make 50% and what you're doing with your friends, then you will find that other people might have that same need and want to do it with you. I think that when you get in this business and you have a friend to do it with you, it makes it so much more fun. So find a running buddy, sponsor them into the business as well, and do it with them, and let it be a fun learning experience for both of you. You don't have to know everything to sponsor someone into the business, okay? Because we have these awesome videos to teach them about how to become a jewelry lady, you don't need to feel like all the pressure is on you. You have a great upline that will help you and encourage you also to sponsor and to help train that new jeweler. So don't fear about that. We've got that covered. So we want to make sure that you understand that you make 10% of everything that jeweler sells wholesale. Okay, so you're going to make 10% off of that, and Premier pays you at the end of the month, and that's when you sponsor someone into the business, and they're paying you to train that person. Okay, so what a blessing. They're out doing jewelry shows and you're making money off of them, and then you're out doing jewelry shows and you're making money off yourself. So that's how we get the two streams of income. Now, I just want to focus on that we don't focus on, it's all about the money, okay? But if you have a serious need in Premier, you will see that residual income come in when you begin to sponsor. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, is to think about sharing this business. It's just like sharing an amazing gift. If you got a really great gift for Christmas, you would want to go share about it and tell about it. So it's that same thing. You've got a really great gift with Premier, and why wouldn't you share it with other people so they can also have that gift as well? Okay, so the first thing to note is that where you will find ladies who are interested in the business are at your jewelry show. First of all, your hostesses are going to be interested in the business because, first of all, they love the jewelry. They're already willing to have a jewelry show to get free jewelry, and so when you hostess coach and you tell the hostess how to have a great show, you also share the business with her, and you just share with her just so she can understand the information. But if she wants that show to become her training show, you need to let her know ahead of time how the business works. And so my rule of thumb is you share with every single hostess how the business works, okay? So you want to make sure that you're doing that. You also want to make sure at your jewelry show that you're doing a sponsoring activity with every jewelry show you do. So you want to make sure that you're sharing that we make 50%. The sponsoring activity that we start you off with as a new jeweler is called Big Money. And is how that works is you share basically how you can make easily $800 to $1,000 in a month just by holding one jewelry show a week. You also want to make a list, again, we talked about this a little bit ago, but the family and friends that you think might want to hear about Premier. You also want to practice just sharing the business with them and telling them about how it works, okay? There are ways that you just easily can share the business. There is a great YouTube video that we recommend. We have a shorter version, kind of like a little snippet of the business, and then we also have one with lots more details, and there are two YouTube videos that we use to be able to share how Premier works. So basically, if I have somebody who's interested in the business or I want to share with them, on my phone in my notes section, I have a little section that says, "Hi, it's April the Jewelry Lady. Here's the YouTube video about Premier. It's just under 10 minutes. Here's the link. Let me know when you're able to listen." And so I and it says I have a few questions for you. So you can find that verbiage under this video that you're going to be able to save into your notes section of your phone. And so when somebody at your jewelry show checks that they would like more information about Premier, I actually just text them that verbiage, and so they're able to listen to the video and get back to me, and I have a few questions to ask them after they listen to the video. You can offer them a gift if they listen. You could offer them a clip it for 12 bucks, which costs you $6. And so that's something you can do if you would like to. Also, there is the Premier Designs Jeweler app that you can use to share the business. You're just going to find that on the Premier Designs page where you can download the app or at the App Store. So you can flip through that as you share with somebody about the business. Also, we have opportunities if you have a local training around you where you can bring someone to training and we actually pull them during the training and share the business with them. It's a great opportunity for them to see the ins and outs of Premier, and also for them to get to meet other jewelers, and for you not to feel pressure to have to share. You just bring them to us and we will share. We also have these other events, again, if it's local in your area, called Fun to Share, and that's where we have a meal or dessert, and then we share the business right after. We have some prizes. It's just a really fun way to build relationships and also to share Premier. And lastly, of course, is just to call your Premier upline, your sponsor, your great-grandma, your grandma, and say, hey, I have somebody who's interested in the business. Could we have lunch or coffee together so you can help me share with her and answer her questions? If you are out of town, you can do that on a conference call with your Premier mom. So again, there's so many ways to share the business. Don't feel trapped by the fact that you're new and you don't want to share. The best thing is to go ahead and start doing it, because it's way more fun to do it with a friend or somebody who's interested right there at the beginning. And remember, there's that goal of Jones Rookie Club, where if you sponsor 2 in your first 6 months and hold 12 jewelry shows, you get a $300 jewelry certificate, and you're already on your way to building a really great and successful business. So one task I just challenge you to do is to find 2 ladies that you can share with. And it's really important if you could get together with your Premier mom and she can show you how to share. So if you can meet up with those 2 people with your Premier mom separately, so you get 2 opportunities to learn how to share the business and how your Premier mom shares the business, okay? So that's I really want to encourage you to go out there and begin to balance your airplane and your business, and you will just find amazing blessings, because that's where you build really deep relationships with jewelers and people who you just are amazed that you actually end up changing their life. So it changed mine, and I just pray that you would enrich your life and the ones around you through sponsoring.